Okay, today we're going to be talking about what if Lloyd Garmadon never existed. Now, to make this not super confusing, there's no Lloyd Garmadon, there's no Prophecy of the Green Ninja. Now, before I start this, much tell y'all to like, comment, subscribe to the channel for helps. Now, a lot of things are going to change. Instead of Lloyd opening the Serpentine Tombs, I think it's going to be Clutch Powers. Because we know that Clutch Powers does exist from Cole. Because when he sees the Fang Blade, he's like, oh, I've seen that. It's in my dad's winning for the dancing thing, and he got this thing from Clutch Powers. And this is where they could implement like Clutch Powers and the character design. If not, it could be someone from Lloyd's old boarding school for bad boys. It could easily be someone there. And now the things will still go on. Subteam still leaves. Ninjago is in Havoc. And now for like the ninjas, they do know, and Garmadon, they do know about like them defeating Garmadon. I feel like there's still a prophecy, and maybe they still have an ego of like who can better be Garmadon, so they would still have an ego. And for Garmadon and Misako, I have no clue how the relationship would end. Start. Maybe they would like have a better relationship that we see in the TV show, or they would just have a completely strained relationship. There's like nothing there. They're just like, we used to be in love and now we're not. Like, we don't see eye to eye anymore. We don't see it. And like, is there like, you know how like Misako goes back to Garmadon when he's like purified? Like, maybe that wouldn't happen. Maybe she would walk away, or maybe if she's like still loved, she would still stay with him. And Garmadon being purified, yes, I feel like this would still happen. Maybe Zane purifying him, but he wouldn't purify him in season 2. He was still purifying him in season 3. So this means Garmadon will still be connected to the Overlord for way longer. And the Overlord is still like kind of weak, because as we see, like the Overlord still doesn't have quite control of Garmadon's body quite yet. So maybe Garmadon is still like fighting the Overlord in like season 2. And this is where like maybe like, you know how Morro like shuts like Lloyd in a cage to make him weaker. Like maybe the Overlord does like something like that to Garmadon to make him super weak and easier to possess. And the Overlord would still like do his ninjdroid like army stuff, and maybe he would still find like Cyborg and make him do the ninjdroid army, like force him and start turning more people into like half ninjdroids, half human. That would be like a cool concept. And when like Garmadon, like when he gets purified, like they can explain how they got purified. Maybe they use the golden weapons, plus they sacrifice to purify Garmadon somehow. For season 4, yes, it would still be the same, but this time Garmadon would still try to do everything in his power to be like a good guy, because no one seems to quite trust him because he's been evil for so long. And now for Morro's case, it would just be more left because he assumed Wu was holding him back from his true potential, and he would still die. But when he comes back after like Garmadon opens the portal, he sees that Wu has made a new ninja and they have reached their full potential. So now he's completely mad at Wu. We gotta talk about Sons of Garmadon, and I think this would be a much bigger gang, because as we know, the only reason for the bad boarding school to turn good is because of Lloyd. Now without Lloyd, they would still be evil, and they could easily join Sons of Garmadon. Now, for Harumi's part of the section, instead of just blaming Lloyd, she would blame all of the ninjas for the death of her parents. And now, we do know that Ru does have, like, Oni blood inside of him. So Harumi tries to make Ru see her as his like daughter, and Ru unfortunately takes that, because unfortunately he's had someone like more, and he's getting like PTSD, and he refuses to let another child down, so he takes Harumi as like his daughter. And this is unfortunately where Harumi tricks him and takes part of his blood to resurrect Garmadon and get the Oni mask, which she tricks Ru to get. And now for the ninja leader, it's gonna be Cole, because Cole was technically felt like he was supposed to be the ninja leader, and then they changed it to Lloyd. But this would just mean Cole has much a bigger role in Ninjago than the minor roles he gets.